You do some shit, people will never forget what you did. So it's definitely hard to enter this type of topic. Even though I'm Latino, of course, I'm not considered white, we can say. So I can talk about this. I'm not that bad about it, but it still scares me, It still scares me what's been going down, because it's terrible. It's terrible what happened. What happened? Oh my god, this is so hard to approach. But you know what? I'm going all out, my voice. I'm going all out. I'm going all out. I'm gonna let my heart out and be brave about it. It's so wrong. It's so wrong what happened. It's literally people are saying. I've seen people on Twitter saying, "Oh, that has nothing to do with racism. This is it was his fault for resisting." But if you look at the video, if you just look at the video, it was not. He was not resisting. He was definitely resisting. He was moving because they had his knee on the damn neck. He couldn't breathe. He said it so clearly. And that's one of the points that I'm going to be talking later on in this topic about the breathing part. And can you just imagine how useless he must have felt? The word useless. Like the amount of, imagine the amount of thoughts that went through his mind. Like, it's not just George Floyd. It's so many people out there in the world that are suffering. So many black people, Latino, Hispanic, some Asian people. There's so many people that are suffering about this. Police brutality is a thing. White privilege is a thing, believe it or not. And it's sad. It's very sad. It's very sad, and you can see it on the video. The posture, his posture when he was at his knee, he didn't have his hands holding him. No, he had his hands in the damn pockets. That's enough posture there to tell you, like, this dude is fucking enjoying it. I'm sorry if I'm cursing right now. And oh my god, it's so hard. It's so hard seeing the hardest part, I will say, it's the fact that he started calling his mom. That was like the saddest part. Like, the dude had nothing more to think about. He was like, mom. His mom, his mommy. He called her mama, It was so sad, and this just can't happen again. And I actually am supporting the protest. I do not support the looting, though. Everything about the protest, everything that's been going down, I respect, I actually support it, but except the looting. The looting, I think, is people are taking advantage of that, and that's just wrong. But sometimes people get tired. People get tired about the situation, and they need to speak up. Like, if you're here right now watching my live stream, I have 12 people. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. And you feel like you're useless, you can't go out, you shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't be scared for your life because you're colored, because you're black, You should go out there and fight for your rights. Because it's your life, it's not other people's life. Your life is at risk because of a law enforcement. You see? And that's not okay. This needs to change. We gotta go to the history books. This needs to change. Because this is not just once. This is not just George Floyd. It's so many people at the same time. It's not just George Floyd. I don't know all the names, but I've seen a list of amount of black people that are killed because of police brutality. It's so many people. And we need to speak up. You can't stay quiet. If you have a story to tell, it's something you need to talk about. You can't stay quiet. I'm talking to you, yes, the viewer. If you have something, an experience, don't stay quiet no more. Go out there, protest, fight for what you deserve, your rights. This is serious, guys. Like, I see so many people are scared, and I know how hard it is. I know, as a content creator, I never thought I would say the word content creator. I'm sorry. Oh my god. As a content creator, I know it's hard. I know what it is to have so many people watching you and not being able to speak up, say the right words. It's hard. But it's in you. You can do it. You can go outside. Maybe you don't have any money. Maybe you can't donate. Maybe you're going through a substantial crisis, or you don't have a house, or you don't have a place to live, you don't have a bed, you don't have anything, and you're black and stuff like that, or you're white, whatever race you are. You gotta love yourself and, express yourself what you're going through. You can't be quiet no more. And if you don't have any money, you don't have to. As long as you're listening. Because right now, this is what we need the most. People that can listen. People that can hear and take action. This is what we need in this world right now. That's the most thing. You don't have to donate, but down below in the description, I have a link where 4 organizations are taking money in for this whole crisis, for the Black Lives Matter. It will definitely help if you can go in that description, even if it's $1. You don't really have to. You're not obligated. But as long as you're here listening to the words that I'm telling you, and the amount of people around the world that are just wanting people to listen and just to be treated equally as a person, not because they're black. They just want to be loved because they're themselves, you see? For example, like, I just don't want you to love me because I'm a Latino, because I'm white. I want you to love me because of what I am, because of me, you see? And that's really important here. People just want that. People don't want to be treated differently. People just want to live life, They don't want to be living in fear that they're gonna get killed. And I'm gonna be reading the chat. I know y'all all sending so many things. Oh my god. And I'm gonna read it. Definitely gonna read it. But down below I just saw a comment that down below in the description there's the link. You can go there, donate to whichever company you want. It will help a lot. Today we're gonna be, respecting the black community, and one thing that really triggers me, another thing, is people saying like the hashtag all lives matter. And I'm sorry about this, but of course, like, it's so, oh my god, like, no shit, right? Of course all lives matter, but right now, at this moment, the Black Lives Matter a lot, because that's like the underrepresented race right now. And people be like, oh, but you can't be overrepresenting somebody, but they're not overrepresented. It's all black lives that matter. Fuck right now, all lives matter. We know all lives matter. We need to reinforce that black lives really matter, because people matter. White privilege is the thing, So, don't use the hashtag. I mean, I understand because it's obvious. Of course, all lives matter. But right now at this moment, we don't need all lives matter. We need the Black Lives Matter, because it's the underrepresented right now, and it's the most that needs love and support. Because I just can't imagine black people going through every day, seeing the chaos, being scared of their lives. I saw a video recently on Twitter about a white man, like, it was white, but he was a Latino. He was protesting with the people in the States, and he got a police officer, like, was arresting him, and you can see him beat the police officer. The police officer just threw him to the ground and put his knee in the neck. This is something that is not just happening to George Floyd. This is happening to many people right now. Exactly. We bleed all the same. This is not color. We're all people. What is and when you think about it, sometimes I try to rationalize. That's the specific word. Rationalize. I try to rationalize with racists right nowadays. I'm like, what's the thing about color? It's white and black. It's so stupid. It's so stupid that this whole thing is about racism. Racism is so dumb. How can boomers, I'm sorry if I'm hitting boomers, like, there's so many boomers out there, oh, but black people are ugly, things like that. But when you think about it, it's so dumb. It's just color. It's pigment. Pigment. It's so stupid when you think about it. We're fighting. We're killing ourselves. We're killing people because of their pigment? Oh my god, like, I get teary-eyed because this is so stupid. It's so dumb that we're fighting for our lives because of this. Thank you so much for putting all the names there. The names of the amount of black people that have died. Those are the names right there, guys. And it's stupid. It's so stupid. It really is. And we can't support this type of racism right here. And this is not okay. We need to fight. Don't give up. I support everyone out there risking their lives, the black people risking their lives for everything, for their rights, really. To be able to live in a world in peace, where they can just live their life peacefully without being mad because of their pigment. This is what we need in this world. We need peace between. This is not about black versus white anymore. This is literally everyone versus racist right now. This is no longer black versus white. It's everyone versus racist. That's the thing right now. This is not just black and white. No. This is everyone. Everyone versus racist. It's no longer black and white. And oh my god, let me read the comments here. Oh my god. You know what's messed up? This will all be forgotten in like 30 years. That's the thing. We can't forget. This is something that we just can't let people forget. This is wrong. Hey, Mary, welcome to the stream. Hey to everyone. Oh my god, 16 people. Oh my god, this is like, whoa, so many people. Thank you so much for like listening. It means so much to me. Like, exactly. This is something we can't forget. This needs to stay in the heart forever. Forever and ever and ever. We can't forget about this. We need to learn from history. This needs to go for our children, for our people, for our Jungians, our junglings. They're gonna be born eventually. The babies that are being born, they're the ones that are gonna carry the future, and we need to teach them. Like, look, the world with racist is gone, long gone. We need to make sure that they don't live through this, like what we're living now. We need to prevent this. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Of course, this is not gonna... That's the thing, because people think, oh, the protests are gonna end everything. No! Of course, there's gonna be people that are gonna, like, hold their hearts deep inside. They're gonna be, you know what, I'm gonna be fucking racist because I don't care. God, I hate black people. They're gonna be like, I'm not saying that I do, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, people are gonna stay hard in the heart and they're just gonna keep hating. But that's the thing. We just gotta keep on fighting. Because not everyone's is gonna shed because of the protest, because of the protest right now. Because of course the protest is gonna achieve change, but it's not gonna be the final countdown. If you understand what I mean, you see? Because people are gonna stay strong and be like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't care. Fuck them. Fuck the protesters. And they're gonna be like that in life, and that's wrong. That's why we gotta keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. This is not a one-day thing. This is not just like, a week thing, a month thing. This has to be something every day. Fight for what you are. For what you are. For your color. Because you are you. You shouldn't be judged because you're black. Because you're Hispanic. Because you're Latino. Because you're Asian. Because you're from China. Because you're the one who brought the coronavirus. No! That's wrong. That's what you need to fight for. Fuck those people. I'm sorry for saying that, but fuck them, man. Like, goddamn. It's hard. It's hard. As a Latino, I feel really identified with this because thankfully, I've never gone through anything where I felt like discriminated. But I've met people who are like racist. Like in my high school days, I've definitely met people who like just hate on Asians and Chinese people and Japanese people, Koreans. Like, they just build this amount of faith that I wonder, like, oh my god, like, how can you hate someone so much to the point that you put the knee and kill them? Like, that amount of faith is, whoa. Like, imagine living with the conscience that's hitting you, like, whoa, like, bro, I just killed someone because of their race. It's wrong. It's really wrong, and that's what we need to change in this world. And it's gonna take time. And right now, that's what I talk about. Like, sometimes the thing that we can change the most is our children right now. When we grow up, we're gonna be adults. We're gonna have families. You're gonna make sure your family doesn't condone this behavior, doesn't accept this, and they fight for what they are. That's what I'm telling you, because of course the process is gonna make a change, but the family that are gonna procreate, Those are the ones that are gonna drive the future forward. Those are the people that they need to like get the message. And that's why I'm telling you guys, the people that I don't know how old are y'all, but there's I imagine there's people in the 30s or everything. The people watching, the 17 people watching right now. Thank you so much for listening, to this message. Like, this is what we need in this world, people that can listen, because this is the thing. George Floyd wasn't a quiet black man. And I imagine all of those names that Ghostcrit sent there, most of them weren't quiet. They spoke. They couldn't breathe. But they weren't heard. That's the thing about this world. We need to listen. We need to listen to those cries, to those shouting, to the screams, to the suffering. We can't be quiet. We need to listen. That's the most important. That's the message that I want to deliver here. We need to listen and fight for what we are. Not because of our race, but for who we are. Because we deserve to be loved. Just like anywhere else. Doesn't matter about the race or what you are. Everyone deserves to be loved. And nobody deserves to be killed like that. Oh my god, my heart's racing. My heart is like dun 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 dun, because everything I'm telling you right now, it's not coming from my mind. I'm not reading a script. I've been looking at the camera straight, like I'm serious. This is coming all from the heart, and I hope everyone that stood here and listen. I'm gonna be reading the comments. I was pissed. Let me see. Naxir said, I was pissed at seeing how the police was shooting someone in the suburbs that was trying to leave his house. I hate it. Police even beating up. Oh my god. Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen protesters also like getting killed because of doing stupid shit. Exactly. It has been going on for years, so we have to fight it every day. Exactly. This is an everyday thing. That's the message here. Every day. Once, if you see someone on Twitter being like, "Oh, racist and everything," you gotta fight. You can't let this pass. You know what? I don't think was just joking. No, this is no longer something to joke about. This is serious. Let me keep reading. Oh my god, there's so many comments. Oh my god, thank you so much for the support, guys. A cop just pushed an early guy. Oh, I saw that. Yes, about the. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not gonna show any clips here because I imagine y'all have seen everything already. Like Twitter, Facebook is everywhere. The amount of brutality the police. I saw that one. Yeah, the police, the old man being pushed and literally being left there to bleed, and the police officer tried to like help him out, and then the other police officer shoves him, grabs his hand, and pushes him. That's so wrong. Like, like that's the thing here. Of course, not every police is bad. That's one thing I want to deliver, but there's too many. That's the thing. This is not about like every police. It's obvious that obviously there's good police officer. I don't know if you've seen, but in Texas there's been some protests. I think it was in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong, but there was some really, really peaceful protest of a police officer taking his helmet off, taking his batons off, and just like pretty much having a party and a parade with the protesters like George Floyd and every name. Like, this is what we need. We just people be vandalizing. That's really wrong. But sometimes people get pissed, and that just happens. You can't do anything about vandalizing. What I do not condone is the looting. Like, the amount of people looting, what are you getting from that? Are you really think that looting stores are just gonna help you out? You could use those are people like taking advantage of the situation, and they're not protesters. I'm pretty sure maybe one other protester, but the majority are just random people just taking advantage. Let's rob. That's wrong. That's wrong. Like, looting is wrong. That's like the thing I just don't accept. Vandalizing, I don't accept it completely, but I understand the people vandalizing. The people are pissed because they're not being heard, and I understand. But when you think about it, those organizations are eventually gonna be. They have insurance. Those big Target got destroyed. A lot of stores. I'm pretty sure most of them have insurance, and they'll be able to get back up. But you know, it's just so wrong. So wrong. I go, oh my god, I'm even sweating a lot. I'm just thinking here if I have any other message that I want to say. But oh my god, I let my heart all out there, guys. Like, I'm serious. And I hope, oh my god, 18 people watching? What? Oh my god, this is like one of the toppest amount of people watching. Like, oh my god, 20 likes? That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my god, thank you so much. But you know, down below in the description, there's a link, right? That's the first thing you'll see. The first thing you'll see is donate to this site. You know, you can donate. Doesn't need to be a big amount. And I understand if you can't donate. That's what I told you guys earlier. If you can't, it's okay. Just make sure you listen. We need people that can listen and that can fight back. That's what we need most in this world right now. And thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming here and listening to me. Listening to my word, to my message. We need more people like you. Yes, you. We need more people like you. If you stood this far in the stream, 25 minutes. Like, you stood 25 minutes in a stream. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone cares so much. You have a purpose. You got this far, then you have a purpose. So you can make a change by listening to people. You don't need to deliver money, okay? Oh my god, I poured my heart. I really did. Thankfully, I didn't cry, but you know, it just hits. It just really hits, and I don't blame people who are crying and everything, because it hits. It just really, really hits that we're living in this world like this, and it's up to us, really, because eventually, it's sad what I'm about to say, but eventually, these old ass people are gonna die, and I'm sorry, it's not to you, mom. If you're watching my stream, I love you, mom. This is not for you, but I mean, you know, those old people are racist. They're eventually gonna die. They're gonna leave the world, and the world is gonna be left to us, and we can achieve that change. It's gonna take years. It's gonna take years and years and years, but eventually they're gonna die, and we're gonna be in charge of this world, and we can make sure that this does not repeat in history. It's up to us that we can make this change. Yeah, I seem that I'm gonna cry. I know, I'm teary-eyed, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm staying strong, my boys. I mean, you can cry if you want. People have feelings. That's something else. Like, respect others people's feelings. If they just want to scream, if they just want to cry, you know. Everyone takes the situation differently. Not everyone can mend in one day and everything, you know. That's something else, but that's not the message here. But you guys understand the message now. Oh my god, I've been speaking for so long. I'm sorry. But for real, guys, you know, fight for what you love. Just fight. Love yourself. Love other people because of who they are. Not because, like, oh, he's white. I just like white people. No. Stand together. Exactly. Stand together. We're all in this together. Like I said earlier, this is no longer black versus white. It's everyone versus racist. This is the thing right now. And this is a message you need to understand. It's no longer black and white. Everyone versus racist. And it's sad. It's very sad. But we're together in this. Because if you see, of course, the majority protesting are black people, of course. It makes sense. But there's also white people out there fighting for the black rights. So this is not just like, it's everyone versus the racist. And we can win this. We can take them out. It's gonna take years. This won't, when this whole chaos ends, it won't end. The racism won't end, but it should minimize, and we can keep minimizing it by not giving up. It's up to us. It's really, really, really up to us, guys. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. Oh my god, I'm like 30 minutes talking. Whoa, I probably didn't talk for 30 minutes, but like I've been talking for a long time. I think I said everything I wanted to say. I don't know if anybody wants to say something else, how they feel. I'm gonna go back in the comments because I really, really did saw like a lot of like somos una mezcla de raza, no hay nadie puro blanco. Exactly. We're We're one blood, just like my mom said. It's stupid how some people use the protest to vandalize stores. Yeah, that's just so what I told you guys earlier. That's just wrong. I'm reading the chat right now. If you don't want me to like rate something of you, an experience you went through, feel free to like say it in the chat. Like, what do you achieve from doing that exactly? Even though respect every goddamn race there is. Whenever it's black, white, brown, we all are the same race. It doesn't change. We are all human. Exactly. I'm glad that people are getting the message. I'm about to cry. I'm sorry, Kenny. I'm sorry. Hey man, yeah, Nintendo Europe and GameStop getting GameStop. GameStop is also getting looted. That's fucked up. It's really horrible. I haven't seen GameStop stuff. I've seen Nintendo in New York getting looted, and that's just like, thank God didn't get that much looted. But yeah, there's looting happening everywhere. I'm actually shaking because I have a black friend who died over. Oh no, you have a black friend who died over a plot. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jedi. I'm so sorry. You need to fight for him. You know, if he died over a protest, make sure his life is remembered. Okay?